I know, they look like, I don't know, I love them now.
2 first downs.
Enormous. Hardly any head popping through there.
Yeah.
Holland by 99 yards in the third quarter. Start with a touchback. Moments ago, Kaylee with
a 99-yard interception return for a touchdown. How did you do that?
How did he do it? Well, I think he caught the ball and then relied on his instincts. You know, he's a great player. Had his hands on the ball up to this point, but has been playing unbelievable, and we needed it. And he knew what time it was, so he made sure to finish the play, which is
I know it's a problem he's been trying to eliminate. What did you guys discuss with him?
No, I think he's done a good job as of late, and then you know, when you're going against a really good defense, that stuff's going to happen, especially when they have the ball skills. And so this is a great opportunity to do what you have to do at the quarterback position, which is next play, not let it affect you, and go ahead and keep slinging it because that's what he does.
Thanks.
Appreciate it.
all right, thank you.
This ball moving because that looks like a play if you can break one tackle. Oh.
What I wanted to say was put us in there.
Run. Cross blocking and
Third down and 3.
oh, look.
There it is. Nice.
Oh, baby.
Wow.
Jalen. Alex Camptown.
That was done.
Sue Roush.
Is down at the 46-yard line. Dolphins indicating.
Oh,
26.
on the receiver, you think, or
Result of the play. First down.
number 26?
One of the great matchups we want is a 2-possession game on 3rd and 4.
Oh, get rid of it.
Pressure. Got him. 36-yard line. Bryce Huff gets a 54-yard attempt.
You got the right.
51-yarder against Vegas last week to try to make it 20-6.
Come on, hook in there, nice. Oh, baby, good job, Jason Sanders. Yeah.
Early third
3/4 of the way through it, just.
Hook.
On 3 to make it 20-6 Miami. It turned into a night game. It is 20-6. Miami on top. Kick will run back from the goal line here.
Oh, you got him covered.
Xavier gets into the outside. He goes and thrust into the Jets bench at around the
Holland and what he's able to do on this Hail Mary. Just got a break on an interception. Time for one play. Ball goes up in the air. Watch this. All of these receivers in the background. Holland right now, the guy that's been waiting to have a pick all year, is thinking, I'm taking this to the house. Look at Christian Wilkins. Picks up the only
Good blocking by him.
Yeah.
Makes the quarterback mix and goes into the end zone for that touchdown.
And they got some fast receivers.
Yeah.
You heard his coach say.
had to be was loyal in this way and that
Ooh.
way, but to no avail.
Yeah.
Reese picking up about 4 to the 31.
Oh, Christian. Yeah. Woo. Sue. Woo. Alex Camptown.
Of course, the many don't know that offense.
Great day. Great day.
Been feasting on it.
You're missing some great Dolphin plays.
I could imagine it in my mind. I was
Yeah.
downstairs.
Well, here it is again.
I mean, Wilkins is here. Action goes away. You'd think he would have collapsed down. Instead,
Oh.
he's there. With discipline.
Him unblocked is an interesting
in
time.
his size.
Yeah.
Not fooled at all. Keep in mind,
Look how he slides off. No
2019,
penalties.
3rd and 15. Boyle throws a little dart here. Into the 30-yard line, bouncing his way out to the 30. Goes Conklin, the tight end. Oh, the crowd.
Oh, I know.
Concessions or
He could
something.
play. 19-yard line. Barris dropped it and recovers. Flag.
The end of the kick. First down. Correction
Okay.
after this.
We're back in 30 seconds.
See you right here, Alex.
Pick up here for Mosher.
Just kind of.
I was talking with Frank Smith, the offensive coordinator, last night, just about the game and the offense. And we were talking about three-step movement, Tyreek Hill and Waddle and all
That
this
is good stuff.
It is.
Just another element to a fantastic offense.
Oh.
And this will be a 3rd down and 3 upcoming now as we're
Look at the total yards there, man.
Better than 5-to-1 ratio in yardage.
Gotta be something quick.
In Miami's favor, third.
Oh, I'm wrong. 60%. 3 guys rushing. Found the opening. Good job.
To the 20-yard line to Tyreek Hill. First down. Comes in to take his place. Meanwhile, cutting it back and leaning to the 28-yard line goes Mostert. Second and short.
You know, you look on the other side of believe.
Maybe this is. Ooh, they got it. They got it.
Flip here. That's a first down and more.
Good job, Waddle, not holding or anything on the edge.
Tyreek Hill.
Walked up to the line of scrimmage and pressed him.
Back for a moment. How much fun is it if you're McDaniel and you got all these guys and you got a track team to make up plays? That playbook has to be off the charts.
Yeah, and I just love that with his background with Mike Shanahan and Kyle Shanahan, what he's been able to build here. It's unique in the what they've been able to put on the roster. It's different.
In the third, second and 7.
Good.
Spin move here. Wilson is about a yard shy of the first down.
Let's take a look at our next gen stats.
Third and 2.
Oh, I like the run. I like the run. Oh.
Yeah, do that more.
Yeah. Trust.
Moving the sticks. Tackled there.
Is that Keon Smith in there?
This drive could not be really any more than what they want than the way they're executing here. First down.
He hasn't even been examined as far as we've seen by the training staff, but we were just told he's questionable to return because of a quad injury. This is only his 5th game this season. He started the season with an ankle injury that kept him out 2 games, and then he was on the IR because of a knee injury.
Mostert, I think you take.
Miami in 3 weeks. Mostert. The Jet defense is right.
Yeah.
Good. Jeez.
Top bailout.
Engel is all fired up. He didn't get hurt, I hope.
It's that speed, and then they hit there. They also grabbed the face. They may have grabbed the face mask there. I don't know if he was out of bounds there. Let's see if the face. There it is.
Yeah, look at that going on.
Yeah. He's in bounds on the hit by Johnson. You can see both say, hey, you got my face.
Face mask.
Oh. All right.
Wilson.
Oh, they definitely like that right side, and I can see why.
Under 2 minutes to go now in the third. So Miami on its way. If they can hold on, they'd be 8-3. Stay on top in the East, and the Jets would go down to 4-7.
You keep talking about trying to keep it top on the defense with your safeties back, and
the defense has held the offense to 13 points to this juncture as Hill makes that.
Yards after the catch.
3rd and 3. Tua throws.
Nice.
Oh, let's go.
Third down play. Hill making the grab. Reed is right there to tackle him along the sideline. First down, and that might be the final play of the third frame.
How about that timing between Tua on that 3rd down and Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill had to.
So that's the end of 3. Miami leading by a score of 20-6. Back to the Meadowlands after this. For Miami. Long drive.
Get in there, Mostert. Yes.
No way to end that drive.
Yes, perfect. Run that ball.
Yeah.
Wow. I think we got an 8-3 team, Alex.
15 plays.
Yeah, this is
Over 9 minutes.
Jets.
Yes.
To go up by 3 scores.
Remember I told you they pride themselves on the execution. Watch the right side here. Austin Jackson Smythe do a good job. Great drafted receiver. Got a tight end coming around.
They did last year. They
everybody doing their job and letting them back with good speed.
beat them bad.
And some quickness and vision.
What's
Just
the
get into
difference
the end
this
zone.
year?
That's
Well,
Starting quarterback is out
Point by
last year.
Sanders. Making it 27-6 in the flag. Couple. We got frustration taking over. You got hats flying.
Don't get thrown out. No reason to Mosley and Seawilk.
Were you baking cookies?
Peace party coming up.
Oh, sure.
Official losing, the umpire losing.
I think the umpire may have taken a shot there.
And he may have been in the wrong place at the wrong time.
After the play was over, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, number 57. Also, we have a foul against an official, personal foul, number 72.
That's
Both of those fouls
30
will be
yards.
enforced because the second one was a foul against an official.
So the first one's on Mosley, the second one, and there's Paganelli, who needs the towel. Clemens is the guy who made contact with him. And
Which one is he?
I don't see the umpire in there. He's at the bottom someplace. Ooh, you don't want to see that as an official.
Associate having a great year with interceptions, but he has that big play to get the attention. And there's the Jackson and Clemens who were involved in that extra point.
Look at Clemens.
Is Jackson out of it?
He wasn't trying to hit the umpire. There he's pointing to one of the Jets. Makes contact. Of course, he saw him spitting up blood when we went to commercial.
Right away he said,
He was sorry.
Halfway to Secaucus, and the Jets will take over. Just got hurt. Then they lost 3 in a row.
What
Then
did
they
he
won
do?
3 in a row. But now they've lost. If they lose this one, that's...
hang in there. Aaron Rodgers, you don't know if he's going to come back. You don't know if he's not going to be able to come back. And then they lose 3 in a row on their way to...
Nothing to relax about and stop the presses. That's a first down. On a pass to Breece Hall. That is only the pass is caught. And then it's Garrett Wilson. So Jalen Ramsey, who's been really good.
Big baby. You big baby.
They said the work that he's put in practice, not just with his game shape.
Can't all be as happy as I am right now. What is going on?
Oh, wow. Damn, Phillips.
Yeah.
Wants a flag for a late hit, won't get it. It's Jalen Phillips coming
Late
in.
hit.
Their first third down of the night.
Okay, no conversion here. Let's get off the field. Oh, nice tackle. Yeah. Wrapping up.
Yeah.
Sean Elliott making the stop. So a 4th and 2 is not weeks. 4th and 7 now. And that's fired up to the 50-yard line and hold in.
Make a lot of plays in the inside. I think David Long, 51, along with Van Ginkel, what they brought to the middle. Van Ginkel's an outside linebacker. He's never played middle linebacker in his career. But Vic Fangio said, I just have a kind of a gut feeling that this kid can help us and get him on the field with Jalen Phillips and Bradley Chubb on the outside. So
Get Duke in there. I always like Duke Riley.
Yeah. Good special teams.
Yeah. Oh, that's nice.
The 43-yard line. Raekwon Dolphins territory tonight on this drive. Caught here by Jeremy Rucker.
Huh. Get him.
Oh!
Just.
And they're going to rule that incomplete and taking a shot there.
Nice. Couldn't time for him.
He gets there just in time to separate.
Boston Jackson's already been thrown out.
Oh.
And that time it was ruled incomplete. So the Jets have run 22 plays before this drive. They've now run for pass rusher, Jalen Phillips, and we'll be back.
Oh, no.
What?
This guy has had a heck of a year.
What?
You know his history when he played.
Oh. Achilles.
He just
Yeah,
goes
you can
down.
see it.
You know, and this is a guy that's been through a lot. At UCLA early in his career,
Oh.
he had some injuries, took a concussion. He medically retired.
Jalen,
He was done.
sorry.
Went to Miami of Florida got it back together, decided to play. And
Who are they going to have off the edge now?
Been challenged throughout his career.
Step away here. There goes Jalen Phillips.
Oh, man.
Agonizing, having a great year. Kurt talked about
I wonder if that's from his
situation in
first or
college.
just,
Time for football. Cummins' drive continues. You got action up front, and will blow this one dead. Emmanuel Ogbach took over into this drive. They've had 5 on this drive.
Yeah.
And another sack.
Who is that?
Zach
Sealer, yeah.
Sealer comes in and takes him down, and that'll be a handful. 5 sacks tonight.
Just has to eat it.
Well,
You got it.
Dolphins ball.
Yes. Alex Camptown, that feels good.
So
Yeah.
on the 17th play of a 7-minute
Wow.
Jerome Baker was in Miami.
OJ loves Jalen Phillips, too. Who's this?
There's the Darrington
Evans,
Evans.
who just came off the list.
Very good.
So Mike McDaniel tells us a story that we're talking to him. I said, tell me a Sacramento Mountain Lions story. They're the United Football League 2010. He's the running back.
What kind of story?
Again, Evans.
Right.
So the bottom line, where am I leading? Yeah, where we lost before. He said, what? He said, it's the best story I ever heard. And there they are, the McDaniels.
We had to lead something
Second and
into those
7.
pictures. So he said, did you get a story on him? I
At
guess.
the 35, and Aaron throw here, intended to Tim Boyle. You go to Trevor Siemian. Do you bring Zach Wilson back? I don't know. I'm not sure you do that. I don't know.
I don't think that's going to happen.
No, probably not. 28-yard line catch right there.
Carted off the field. We were told it is his Achilles, and of course he is out for the game.
And a lot longer.
That's a big hit. You obviously wish him well. For the Dolphins defense, you know, it's going to be a big loss down the stretch of this season.
32. Catch made inside the 20.
You know, these formations that they're using.
Hollander's down, by the way.
Gosh, can the game just end, please?
That's another great
Yeah.
player. Why you have those rules.
5:39 left. Injury timeout. Would be one of the wild card teams, and like everybody else in the hunt.
Yeah, and if you think about the Dolphins, the next 3, they're at the Commanders, they have the Titans, and the Jets. Very good chance that they're sitting in Miami and Baltimore.
Yeah, that could determine home field. Meanwhile, to the end zone, and that pass is it holding? No.
Nope.
Close. Garrett Wilson, second down and 1.
Oh,
That is going to be caught at the 1-yard line. That's Xavier. Can they get an offensive touchdown? What do you know? Touchdown. Garrett Wilson is their 11th game, and for those of you who we talked about earlier, the all-important extra point is good. By
the
Greg
over-under was
Sherline.
40.
4:37
Oh, wow.
remaining in the fourth quarter at MetLife. A fumble on Thanksgiving, and what's now going to be known as the Hail Mary for Jets fans on Black Friday. Yours truly has called both of those. Onside kick attempted from Morstead, who in the Super Bowl had a successful onside kick when he was a Saint, but not this time. Dolphins with Duke Riley covering it to retain possession here. 4.5 to go.
See that number down at the bottom left with 2, it looks like a good night, and then you see those 2 interceptions.
Oh, it's okay.
Got to eliminate those turnovers.
See an offense trying to guard. He went back to the hotel. The next day, he's the lead story on headline news.
With Al.
That's another all-time memory.
Right.
That's strange.
It's the first thing.
Oh, go, Raheem. There we go. Go take it in there. Gee. I like it. I like it a lot. There's our 34-13, babe. All right.
Off he goes for 34 yards.
Good job, Raheem.
I'm sorry.
Oh, that feels good. Needed that.
How often it's poor execution when the backups come in. Watch Liam Eichenberg, who's known really as a tackle. Really good job of just sustaining.
Oh, nice.
When you have a
Who else? River Craycraft.
What he also has is
See, he's on my fantasy team. Please get
uses
an
his
end
vision.
zone.
He's patient.
Who?
And then he's got
Raheem,
the
I
burst.
was
Oh.
Allows all
fantasy.
those linemen to be able to
I wanted to
secure
get
those
in there.
blocks, and then he sneaks through.
Oh,
the
yeah.
contact crease for a touchdown.
Saturday night
Point by Sanders to make it 34.
to Friday night.
Dolphins, and back we come in 30 seconds.
Check it out. Made with titanium. We do have free movies with the purchase of headphones. I'll just use my iPhone.
At Washington,
I guess it's
most of the crowd has filed out into the parking lot. With 3.5 to go. 34-13 Miami. It's the
Yeah.
beginning of a new NFL tradition, a Black Friday game.
Games on the board. Saturday, that includes postseason, the Pro Bowl.
The Beatles 8 days a week.
get him. Oh, there's a.
Down he goes here.
Okay. Good to see Ogba in there doing something like that.
But the
He's
Jets
back.
Those outside linebacker spots, which in Vic Fangio's system, that's paramount to have these.
2nd and 19.
So, this
Did it better than I
Caught
like
at the
this.
flat here. To the 25
worse. This is too much. Pick 6 time. Let's get a 40 burger on these boys. There it is.
Backhanded catch made up.
Good to see Nick Needham.
Wilson, Nick Needham in on that time. And on 3rd and 6, the final play before the 2-minute warning is a catch, a broken tackle, and a first down move. The sticks as Dalvin Cook makes the grab. So after tonight's game, and they'll be taking with them a record of 8-3.
But somehow Alex
He
doesn't.
gave up on the run so much last year.
Joe
And
Montana won the game.
now this year, I think he's committed more to it.
Going deep into
Maybe that's a lesson he had. Ended up wearing the Zonka jersey. Oh.
Sean Hayden?
Yeah.
Sack again here. This time he got
Good.
it
Welcome.
hand.
Good call, Alex. First name.
They're just teeing off at this point. He shows quickness.
So
Last play before the kneel down.
He's been sacked 6 times, not a 7th, fortunately. It'll turn the ball over and take us to the finish line after a snap or 2. Nick Broaden is right there. Meanwhile, on the right-hand side there, Atlanta and Houston come here. This is the first of 3 straight home games. Then they got to go back to Miami. And on the left side is Miami. We've been talking about that schedule at Washington. But the Tennessee, the Jets, and Dallas, they have 3 straight home games leading into the game at Full.
Anxious to see the result of that matchup with Miami. With everything that's going on around
Mike
them in
White
the
gets a
AFC,
snap.
Not just trying to get to the postseason, but that home field advantage would be huge for Mike McDaniel and the Dolphins.
That was Mike White, meanwhile, who came in as a Dolphin now last year with the Jets, who took that snap to wrap it up. Tyreek Hill tonight had a total of 9 grabs for 102 yards. Waddle at 114. So we're getting congratulated by one Tim Boyle through this period of time going back to 09. And the Dolphins on the other side of that coin with 40+ touchdowns. And again, that Dolphin offense tonight racking up a total of 390. Sherman and the gang. Chris and the guys wrapping things up on the JCPenney postgame show right after this.
Okay, all right. Well, tell everyone what you just got.
Well, this is for my boy River Gonzalez. I got you the gloves. These are Jalen Waddle's gloves. One of his favorites.
What a great dad. We'll tell you in a little bit how that all went down. You're a great dad. Brian Fitzpatrick, Andrew Whitworth, and Richard.
A long field goal, like drop, you know? So I'm a punt returner, and people don't know that, but I am a punt returner. And when I caught it, I seen the heavy lineman. I was like, all right, let me keep it straight, kind of, throw him off. I know I got guys to my sideline and then Vince to my sideline. And then shout out to my, my defensive linemen, my individuals out there blocking for me. I couldn't have done it without y'all. But yeah, I had to get busy. I had to, show a little sugar, whatever like that. And I just got in the zone, man. I could smell it. And then once I made that cut, I knew it was there, so I had to make it happen.
And this defense of yours, this makes 4 games with pretty marked improvement. You heard it here. But really, 4 games with really marked improvement for your defense. How do you explain the turnaround that you all have had?
I think it's just getting in our groove. It really is. It kind of takes a little while to understand the defense and kind of get into the groove. But I think right now, we're really we're trending upward, and we're really enthusiastic about it, and we're excited about it. And Vic is a hell of a defensive coordinator, and we're just excited to go out there and play ball. And every week we come in, we got a script. We make sure that we trust each other, and we're really trending upward.
Well, we saw the way this team reacted when your linebacker Jalen Phillips went down, though. Now with no timetable for his return, how do you describe what he means to you all?
He's everything to us. You know what I mean? We value each and every one of us. We're all a piece of the puzzle. So we're going to rally around him, as I think everybody on the team is going to. And we're going to uplift him. We're going to keep him around, make sure that he knows that he's loved and he's missed. But we're going to go out there and we're going to ball for him. You know what I mean? That's even more motivation to go out there and do what we got to do.
Appreciate it, Javon.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Kaylee. All right, let's find out how we got here, shall we? Go through a little foreplay. Tyreek Hill. It's the pass from Tua, 7 yards. We're looking at 10-0. Then second quarter. Looks like they're going to make it a game, but hello.
Got him.
Brandon Eccles. 3rd-yard reception return right there. And now, here we go, Jets. Another pick before half, which set up this.
Oh, my God.
Sherm?
The problem here, Sherm, was when he made this pick, it was Tim Boyle and it was Breece Hall. Those are the only 2 that can make that tackle.
99 yards, his first career touchdown and first interception of the season. Dolphins up 14 late. Raheem Mostert puts this one away. 13-yard score there. Dolphins move to 8-3 and join the Ravens atop the AFC.
Yeah. Wow. I mean, you see it. You see all the weapons. You see all the firepower. Defensively, they got Jalen Ramsey back. This game is going to help their rankings again coming in. They were already a top 5 team in those 3 games since he's come back. Vic Fangio, as they said, is one of the best coordinators. Big blow. That's going to hurt. That's going to hurt. He's been having a great season. You really feel for the kid. But they have the weapons. They offensively, defensively, but they have to go through that stretch between the Cowboys, Buffalo. They have to win a couple of those games for us, for the fans to think they're the real deal, they're legit.
Yeah, and I'd just say, too, their D-line, they've been a strength of this team. The depth is a strength of this team. Emmanuel Ogbah steps in. The Ginkler, Andrew Van Ginkel's going to have to step in and play where he'll have more success. The Ginkler up in his absence.
One thing I like, too, coming into the game, I was questioning if you had to question this offense for the Miami Dolphins. Their 3rd down, I think they were 17th on 3rd down offense. And
Yeah.
He said, I don't think it's snowing. Hey, Spoon, you're in the truck. It started to snow out here. There's a few of these little drops happening, but it is a beautiful night even with that. All right, you guys, we talked in the pregame, starting a new Black Friday football tradition by presenting our 2 guests with the best leftover sandwich of all time. Plus, we've got another deal drop coming up.
Black Friday! Fizz Nation, we got a dub out here in MetLife. Hands up, let's go.
That's what I said that. Congratulations on the W, but I know we got to start with you, Tyreek, and that touchdown. And Fitz has some questions about where your wife was sitting.
I'm just curious, because you guys are so dang good on offense. Did you tell Coach McDaniel, hey, my wife is in the corner end zone over here, so for the first touchdown, I'd like to score right there so I can hand her the football?
Yeah, it was definitely a part of the script. So I was like, hey, Coach, I'm not forcing you to call this play, but can you call this play, please?
So you guys got married during the bye week, huh? How did that go? Where's the honeymoon going to be?
The honeymoon is every day for us, man.
Oh, great answer.
It's never going to end. It's everlasting, man. The honeymoon is everlasting for us.
He's newly married, huh? I love it. It's good. Any honeymoon, anything where you guys are going to go?
Well, right now.
Right now, what did you learn about yourselves tonight?
Well, we're just a team that fights. We got a lot of guys on this team extremely talented, but we work really hard and we bring it every day. And it was nice to showcase that tonight. So, we did a great job tonight. throw stuff.
No, but talk about getting Jalen Ramsey back. This defense has just looked a lot different since he's been in the lineup. Obviously, the turnovers last week. Y'all been top 5 since he came back.
There's a butt kicking going on there too. Dolphins won in the OB 45-3. Lorenzo Hampton ran over him.
You look around in the huddle, you're like, oh, 5's over there. Okay, we cool. You know, along with the guys and everything. So, it's nice to have them on our squad and just have them get together, making plays and doing our thing.
Tyreek, obviously there's lots to talk about. Teams talk about all the time about you guys performing against some of these elite teams with winning records, all this stuff, right? For you guys, how much do you guys think about, hey, when we get these opportunities, end of the year, we've talked about it, Cowboys, Ravens, Bills, you got a lot of teams in front of you that are really those teams are looking to see how y'all play against. Right. Is that a mindset for those games, or do you guys preach it week to week?
Oh, yeah, man. It's week to week for us. We got a very special, group of guys on the offensive side than anyone else. And the way that, our head coach is calling plays, man, is next level. Like, you seen third quarter, that drive that we had we started at the minus 14-yard line, and we drove the ball all the way down the field and ended up scoring a touchdown, man. So we are capable of doing so many things, man, whether it's explosive or being able to, drive the ball down the field. And that's what makes us special.
I want to talk, Christian, we were in the locker room together a while ago. We had a coaching change. We've heard a lot from Tua just about his confidence and what Coach McDaniel.
That's a great job of bringing that out of guys.
Oh, the turkey. And also, did Ryan look like this back then with the shaved cut and the cleaned beard and the velvet suit? I mean, was this the Ryan Fitzpatrick you remember?
I mean, he was always a fly dude, I'm not going to lie, but he's taking it up another notch.
He's taking it another notch, yeah.
You like the velvet?
He likes the velvet.
Tell me about how
especially Mr. Ross, man, because I had a chance to go, and hang out with Mr. Ross, one day, and just the conversation that me and him had, like, outside of football, at his spot too, though, and that's next level, man, and that made me want it even more, like, because at first it's like, okay, he brought me here, I bet this guy, he don't even know who I am. He signed me to this deal, but then, like, when I actually had a conversation with him, like, our owner was talking ball, like, he was telling me, hey, I know this, I know that, and I'm like, dang, you could have been a coach.
Well,
you could have been a coach, so I'm thankful for
everyone knows who you are, but they always say it's a business, but it's also family.
With him, definitely my family, and this team. We got a really great locker room full of guys, a lot of talent, but guys who work hard, and we have a great time. We're a lot of fun, and we're family, so definitely excited for my guys.
Well, we appreciate you guys coming up here. We're thankful for you, and this has also been the first ever NFL game on Black Friday, so you guys are a part of history and a new tradition. And with that, we're going to bring up the legendary chef David Chang to present the greatest leftover sandwich ever. There you are. There's yours.
Hello. Congratulations. This is the first ever Black Friday game, and I have worked very hard to make you the inaugural Black Friday sandwich. We're calling the Wedge Buster.
Take a bite, go ahead. Get in there. Oh, Christian, get in there, baby. Just grab that thing.
Just grab it.
Yeah, you're good, brother.
Go ahead, Tyree, get that.
I'm telling you, you're going to love this thing. It's got a little spice to it.
That's great stuff.
Yeah.
You guys are the first ever to have it. And best of luck the rest of the way. And Tyreek, congratulations again on the nuptials.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you. Happy Thanksgiving. I want to give a shout out to my mama, Virginia Hill, Mama Hill, Nisha Sanchez.
Keep going. You got 7 seconds.
Esmeralda Sanchez, my kids, Zell, Nala, Hakeem, Tyreek Hill Jr.
A lot of kids like Fitz.
Y'all, man. I do this for y'all. I love you.
All right. Very good. Thank you, Tyreek. All right. That's he.
Nightcap is presented by Allstate. You're in good hands.
Daddy, happy birthday to you. Way to go, Jay.
It's one of my favorite all-time Dolphins. Missed it. Went to the millstone for victory. Sue, Mom. Cheeseburger, fries, and a pancake for this guy. Fins up, 8-3, YouTube fans. Feels so good. Injury to Jalen Phillips, though, not so good. That means Ogba and Van Gink are going to have to rise to the occasion. We need them. badly. The Eagles sound like they have a pass rusher that might be on the down and out with the Eagles. I don't know that story, but 8-3. Fins up.
Like an NFL rivalry.
Touchdown Dolphins! Down the middle!
New York Jets hosting the Miami Dolphins at MetLife Stadium.
We get some Black Friday football for the first time ever.
You know, every time we play them, it's always going to be a dogfight.
A different win than any that since I've been here, okay? And here's the reason, okay? In the division, and down the stretch in football, they talk about two things that win down the stretch. They talk about defense and they talk about running the ball. Okay? Well, I think we got 7 sacks defense. Understand that this is a very important game. I was very proud of how it was obvious from the jump that this is your game to have, and you guys earned that.
Victory ride here. Barron's still going. Headed out to the Palace in Big Stone City. 8-3. Dolphins control your own destiny. The next 3 should be wins. That's 11-3. Then the big ones start. Dallas, Baltimore, Buffalo. Oh, gotta try to win 2 of those. At least. I can't wait. This is fun. The injury news about Jalen Phillips put a dampener on things, but such is life in the NFL. You got to be able to replace and move on.
This afternoon, you heard the clip of the pass at the end of the half by Tim Boyle, intercepted and returned 99 yards for a touchdown. Goes from 10-6 Dolphins to 17-6 Dolphins. And the Dolphins wound up routing the Jets. No surprise there because the Jets are a mess at quarterback. If you don't have a quarterback, you're not winning in this league. Maybe you can get away with mediocrity at quarterback if you have a 1985 Bears defense. Or you have a Zach Wilson or Tim Boyle at quarterback, you're not going anywhere. And so the Jets, even with their defense, they're spent and they're finished. All right, we've landed the...
Oh, yeah. 8-3. Just gotta keep playing football. It's entertaining. I love it. I'm 53 and I love it. I love being here too.
Set back in 2012, giving the ball to his wife Keita. That's 9 catches, 2 blown kisses for Tyreek. It's 10-0. Minute left in the half. 1st and 10 for own 27. Tua looks for Braxton Berrios. Oh, Eccles, you've been watching film, huh? Pick 6. 10-6 ball game after the missed PAT. Tua's thrown a pick in 4 of the last 5 games. Next Dolphins drive, 9 seconds left. Just trying to get some type of momentum before you go into the locker room. DJ Reed picks them off. That's pick number 2. 21-30, 243 for Tua. Remember, no Zach Wilson for the Jets. He's a healthy scratch. Tim Boyle tied for the Hail Mary. Unfortunately for him, Javon Holland is there, and now I got a filibuster for 99 yards. Makes one man miss, and then the second, well, that's just a poor effort. Now he's got an entourage, and then look at Tim Boyle's ankles here. I'll just take those to go with me. And according to Next Gen Stats, Holland traveled a total of 124.4 yards of return for the pick 6. Holland's loving it. Meanwhile, Boyle, this Gatorade stinks. 17-6 at the half. Fourth quarter, 20-6. Miami, 1st and 10 from the Jets 13. Raheem Mostert, 94 yards on the ground, plus those 2 scores. Miami improves to 8-3. Mike McDaniel, where's your team headed?
Well, I view the trajectory as more this way, right? Which is cool. You know, I think that epitomizes the whole team. What they're doing is what we've identified as what we want to do, and that's progress and continue to get better as the season progresses.
Sky's the limit for us. Whatever we want to accomplish, everything's right there in front of us. We'll keep digging. We gotta keep.
Back to Miami, including Friday. This is the 6th time that Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle each had at least 100 receiving yards in the same game as teammates. That's the most by any pair of teammates in their first 2 seasons together in NFL history. They're always ready.
Coach McDaniel responding to a New York Jet heckler.
I'm full. Also winning.
Second time back-to-back weeks, right? Huge game. Second half killed it. The Bills go into a bye week now. Backbreaker for them. They will come back and we'll be there in Kansas City in 2 weeks. We'll take on the Chiefs. They're in must-win territory now. Yep. For 5 straight weeks. You might get 1 reprieve. That's the most room for error you have.
Nice. Good job, Philly. Thank you.